All right, hello. We are now going to be working on our part 2 of Unit 6. Now, if you've noticed, I look a little different than the last video. And that is because of a mistake that was made. While working on my computer and trying to clean it up a little bit to make it a little faster, what happened was a whole bunch of videos got deleted and our list number 6, part 2 video was deleted. So I had to re-record it. And for this part of our list, what we're going to do is we are starting with 35 and going to 60. If you're ready, I am. Number 35, farm. 5 that you're going to sweep under your chin with your thumb. Now if you add facial expression, that means sloppy. Farm and sloppy. Add an age and suffix, you now have farmer. What if you add an age and suffix to sloppy? That could become slob. Number 36, Disneyland. The D twisting at the corner of your mouth like fruit. You can also use this sign generally for Disney, so I like Disney movies. I watch movies, I have gone to Disneyland, and so forth. Some people will sign Disneyland this way. This is more used for Mickey Mouse, but you can use this for Disneyland as well. Number 37, museum. You can spell that again. Museum. I think I spelled that right. Museum. 2 M's make the roof and the sides. Some people will use that sign for the state Montana. I've seen this used for Montana and museum. Some people will differentiate museum and Montana by making the bottom making a full square for Montana. I've seen them both. 38, Australia. There are 2 signs for Australia. Some people will sign Australia this way, which is a B flipping on the side of the head. This is related to the hats used in Australia called slouch hats. They are pinned to one side. Australia. Another way people will sign Australia is 8s, palm down, to 5s, Australia. This sign, however, is also used for the animal kangaroo. You'll see both of them used out in the community. For our class, I'm going to be signing Australia on my head, and I will be doing the 8s to 5s for the animal kangaroo. 39, the United States of America. USA. The sign is 2 5s, interlocking fingers, and you're going to turn, you're going to spin. There's a lot related to the sign. This is used primarily for our country, the United States of America. Some people use this for the continent of America, so North America and South America, as well as Central America. This sign, however, tends to be used more related to the United States of America, right? Our country, USA. We tend to label ourselves as Americans. And technically, yes, we're Americans, but so are people in Canada. So are people in Peru. So are people all over these 2 continents, right? They are all Americans. But here in the United States, we tend to say we are American. But this sign is used primarily for the United States of America. There's a lot more to it, but I'll wrap that up, move on to number 40. England. Related to this sign, there are 2 ways that you can do England. All right, there's a little bit of a disagreement among people, but I'm going to show you what I've learned for right and wrong and so forth. So far, what I've seen, England, the country, you pull towards you twice. England. Some people will sign England by tapping it. England. What this sign also means, however, is the sign for English, the language, or English, the adjective. I prefer to separate. England pull, English tap. Some people don't care. You will do both tapping for the country and the language, and some people will pull for both the country and the language. I've seen all of those out there. For me specifically, I prefer to pull for England and tap for English. That is my preference. All right, our next section is professions. Did I spell that right again? There's one F. Yes, profession. Two F's? I don't know. Anyway, jobs, work, that. 41, cop or police officer. Gonna have a C that's going to tap on your opposite side of your shoulder. You can use a skinny C or a bent L. Some people will differentiate as using that skinny C for sheriff and the big C for police officer, but really, it's basically the same meaning. 42, guard. Depending on what you mean, some people will differentiate this. Some people will just sign police officer. Like you see someone in the mall, like a mall guard, a mall cop. You can use that. Some people will use guard with the S's. This sign is used for protect, protection, defend, and like a defender by adding that agent suffix, a guard. Some will sign prevent, right? A preventer. So this sign prevent plus an agent suffix, a guard. Some people will sign it with G's. Guard. This, for me, I use more for, even though it's initialized, I will use this more for sports, right? This is more English type sign. But really my preference, this is not a specific rule, but for me, I like to use guard with the S's. However, for sports, I tend to use the G for guard, like a point guard, that kind of thing. That's just me. It is up to you how you want to sign it. 43, judge. The verb to judge, you have two F's alternating up and down. The person, you add the agent suffix, a judge. I've seen it done with a gavel as well, judge. 44, mailman. Now, all people who deliver the mail are not male. They're not just men. This is just a term. The sign for mail itself, or letter, right? To mail a letter, mail or post. You can say letter person, agent suffix. You can say letter bringer. Or if you wanted to be gender specific, you could say mail man. You could do that if you wanted to. 45, caretaker. In order to know caretaker, you need to know the sign for care for or careful. To care for someone, you're going to take two K's, your dominant's on top, and you're going to spin forward. This is the verb, to care for. I am caring for my mother. All right, my mom has hurt herself. I'm going to care for her. My grandfather, I'm going to take for him. I am going to care for him. If, however, you are caring for many people, like children, if you're working at a daycare, say you're caring for 30 or 40 kids, you're not just going to spin it up and down. You're going to go more of a horizontal spin. Imagine these two fingers, your middle and index, are your eyes. Your eyes are looking around the entire group. Now add your agent suffix. Caretaker or caretaker. This can be used for babysitter as well. Now, this sign, care for, if you change your facial expression, this will change the meaning to careful. I am a careful driver. I am very careful. That would be your adjective, careful. Scrolling, scrolling, one moment. Okay. Number 46. Number 46 is the sign astronaut. I like this sign. When you all asked me to pick this word, I thought, how actually do you sign that? So I looked online and I found one sign that seemed to be widely accepted, and this sign was actually signed by an actual astronaut. And so I decided I would take that one. I hope I'm right, and all of you deaf out there who are watching this, please correct me if I'm wrong. I do not want to be teaching the wrong thing. For the sign astronaut, what you're going to do is you need to sign rocket first. So rocket, you're going to have that R going up vertically. You can also have this coming off of an S, which is fine, rocket. Now add the agent suffix. Rocketeer, basically. Astronaut. You can use it coming off the S. I see no reason why not. If there's another sign, maybe like the helmet or jumping slowly in gravity, something, please tell me. I would love to see another option for this. 47. Principal. Principal. You're going to have a P, circle, and tap your middle finger on the top of your non-dominant hand S. That's the only sign I've learned so far for that. This is also the same sign for the country, the Philippines. I'm pretty sure I spelled that one right. The Philippines. Principal and the Philippines. 47. Actor. The same sign for actress, as well as a performer. All the same sign. You're going to have two open A's, and your thumbnails are going to brush down your chest. Alternate. Acting plus the agent suffix is actor. If you're just signing this, that is to act, as well as many other meanings. Act, acting, drama, theater, play, show, perform, performance. There's so many meanings for this. It all depends on the context. I go there, Broadway, what am I using it? Play. I am studying, what would this be? Theater or acting. If you want to be specifically related to gender, right, add in the male or the female sign first, and then sign actor, if you have to be gender specific. Our last profession is number 49, therapist. Some people will sign different signs for this. In order for this version, you need to know therapy, which is like help. It's a T, therapy. Add an agent suffix, therapist. Granted, like I said, there are people who sign different versions of this, like counselor. Counselor, right? To advise, counsel, counselor. Some people sign psychology plus an agent suffix. Psychologist, right? Some people will sign it this way. Some people will sign it as psychiatrist. That P tapping on the inside wrist, like doctor. Psychiatrist. There we go. Psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor, therapist. It all depends on your feeling, who you are trying to work with, and so forth. I've seen all of these versions. For now, we are going to work with therapist. Our last section of Unit 6 is 50 through 60, and these are our adjectives. Number 50, new. I'm going to brush that bent open B toward your elbow, fingertips toward your elbow, palms up. This sign follows the same rule as more, red, pink, white, brown, enough. There are others, but those are the ones that we've talked about. If your sign new is before the noun, you're going to sign it once. If your sign is after the noun, it will need to be signed twice. So for example, I bought new shoes. Right? Again, I bought new shoes. I buy new shoes. If I wanted to say my shoes are new, I would sign new twice after the noun. My shoes, new, twice. If you really, really want to emphasize they are brand new, I have new shoes new. If you double the new, you're going to do it once each time, before the noun and after the noun. That is the same rule for all the other ones I mentioned before. 51, soft. Same sign for squishy. Your facial expression is very important. Puff your cheeks, go ooh, pucker your lips, right? It's like you're squishing something. Right? Don't bend at your little knuckles. Don't do that. All right, bend at your big knuckles. All right, imagine you're playing with something soft or squishy. If you put it next to your head, that would be pillow. Smooth or fluent, however, you're going to have W's to A's, palms up, slide forward. You are going to slide your thumb up your fingertips with the mouth morpheme oo, smooth or fluent. Your shirt, whew, that is some smooth material. Smooth. Man, you can speak Russian fluently. Whew, you're fluent. Same meaning. 52, lazy. L, palm facing your chest, TH mouth morpheme, tap twice. Right? Your palm is going to be facing your chest and bouncing on your chest. Lazy. Like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to work. I just want to sit here and enjoy my time. I am off. I'm going to play my video games all day, all night. I am lazy. Facial expression's important, right? That TH. 53, awkward. I love the sign. 2 3s, palm down, same facial expression, alternate your 3s up and down. TH. Right, you're not going to tuck your elbows. Your elbows are going to be out a little bit. Awkward. I don't know. I just think it looks awkward, so it's fun for me. 54, strange or odd. Weird, if you will. Huh. Strange, odd. Girl, she's odd, right? Your facial expression will indicate that meaning more. Like, huh, that's weird. That's odd. Or, she is odd. That kind of meaning. Same sign for weird. You can also sign weird this way. Bending W going across your face. $55, spicy. I have facial expression. Sometimes you can have your fingertips out, but I see it more often with your fingertips facing in. 58, wet. Your dominant 5 on your chin, like with color, tap, and then go to 2 flat O's. Wet. Wet. If you wanted to say something was really wet, saturated, very wet, extremely wet, right? Drenched, all of these meanings. If you wanted to say something like that, you would touch once, pick it back up, and throw it. But you're only going to close your fingertips once. You don't do it twice. So imagine that you're outside and you're absolutely soaked, right? Your clothes, your arms, your face, everything is drenched. You would sign it once. That. 56, dumb. Like with the sign rock, your open A, you're going to hit your forehead. TH mouth morpheme, dumb. Stupid is going to be a V that you're going to hit the back of your V to your forehead. Dumb, palm faces you, stupid, palm faces out. Dumb and stupid, facial expression, TH. And again, your facial expression is going to show different meaning based off of whether you're just, yeah, that was dumb, right? Versus, oh my gosh, I made such a dumb mistake. That's more playful. But if you're trying to be rude, you are dumb. That's more offensive. You are so stupid. What is wrong with you? That's offensive. Versus, I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh. That's more playful. Your face is your tone. Your facial expression is important. 57. Sticky. Who picked this word for a vocab? Sticky. You're going to open and close the number 8 and look grossed out. Ugh, sticky. All right, look like this is not pleasant. Ugh. Your desk, ugh, ew, it's so sticky. If you use this sign with no facial expression on your non-dominant open B, this means sticker. The opposite of wet is our sign dry. Dry. 1 to X under your chin. Right? You can add facial expression like, oh my gosh, my throat is dry. Or, whew, it is hot in here. Man, it is dry. Your face can show that feeling. If you use it by your nose, it's ugly. If it's 1 to X on your forehead, that means summer or summertime. I remember it by dry, ugly summer. Go up your face. This would be a mnemonic, however you spell that. Mnemonic. Do you know how to spell that? Because I don't. Our last one, number 60. The sign wild. This is a fingerspelled loan sign, meaning you have that pound symbol. Right? It has special fingerspelling within the sign. Wild. W, you're going to wiggle your fingers to that I, to the L, to the D. Wild. It's almost like the sign fingerspelling. Now, wild can be used for 2 reasons. It can be generally like, I love wildflowers. Oh look, wild animals. Versus, that was a wild party. Right? You see that facial expression? Woo-hoo! That was wild. You can sign wild this way specifically for that wild type, that crazy fun time. Super fun, enjoyable, right? There was a lot of music and people and all that. That's more fun. That would be more wild this way. You wouldn't say wildflowers. All right, our vocab list for Unit 6 is done. Finally, again, sorry for how long this video took to get up. Stupid mistake, see? See, stupid. But it's better now. I am posting this for you. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. We will now have our list number 7 coming up. Whew, it's going fast. All right, see you later. Take care.